Hi, my name's Beth Edwards. I'm a geographical specialist when it comes to developers in the East Midlands. I'm currently partnered exclusively with Mark Bowen, who is strong in C# and VB.NET and lives in Nottingham. So hands over to you, Mark. Tell us a little bit about
yourself. How you doing?
Hi.
Well, I've been working in the industry for about 33 years now, more or less straight from school. First job, admin department of the college that trained me. I spent a lot of working in the industry, came up through 4GLs, fourth generation languages, and I did some contracting for about 10 years. I went back to permanent work when my two children were born. I got some twin boys, Alex and Ethan. And I'm now looking for my next role with the help of you, Beth. So I went contracting for a little while, for about 10 years.
Yeah.
Born, I got a permanent position, and I've been in permanent positions ever since. And I kind of like getting out of the routine. But I'm looking to my next.
Okay, brilliant. So, what are your favourite technologies at the moment, and why, Mark?
Technology. I've just completed 2 3-month-long projects, basically using JavaScript, Ajax, SQL, VB.NET. But a big component of those 2 projects, query, and that's something I've just started getting into, and it's wonderful. I like it because it's the way it interacts with the DOM. You can get really responsive and good-looking web pages, and it's something that I'm really keen on at the moment. So I think that's my favourite at the moment.
So what are you doing in terms of kind of getting exposure to that and learning that, Mark?
Well, I say I've just completed 2 projects. What I tend to do is I go onto a lot of online learning facilities, which I subscribe to. The full courses on from the ground up on how to use it, and I've got a little book as well, which I use when I'm on the train or whatever. Sort of look it up. That's how I learn it. But of course, the only way you can actually learn it is to use it. And it was a major component of the 2 projects I've just came out of now, and it was I managed to get to grips with it quite well. I thought that's my favourite until the next big favourite.
Sounds pretty good. Sounds good. It sounds as if, you take a real interest in technology and you're quite passionate about it. I mean, you've been doing it for quite a long period of time as well, haven't you? And it seems as if it's something that's, quite an integral part of your life, really. And that's lovely to hear.
Yeah, it's kind of my hobby as well. I know it sounds really boring. I couldn't even what I'm doing. I think if I'd been born a little bit earlier, or I wouldn't know what to do with myself, because that is my life. It sounds really boring, but I'm a nerd.
That's not boring at all. That's wonderful. Having a passion, having a job that say is a hobby as well, and something that you love. That just shows how passionate you are. I mean, how have you managed to kind of keep that passion going for development and
so long? It's mainly the job itself, because it's always continually changing. It's always moving on. It's always improving. New technologies are coming through. New paradigms are coming through. You can't stand still. Something new to learn and something to do and to move forward. And that's what keeps it fresh and exciting. You can't sit back and say, well, I've learned everything there is to learn now, I'm just going to cruise. You can't do that. That's what keeps it exciting. Finding new ways of doing things, new methods. That's what keeps it exciting for me.
Definitely. Seems like you keep yourself really up to date and kind of involved in cutting edge technology, and that's something obviously that is really obviously going to be beneficial to you, isn't it? And companies that you go to, and you can help and get involved and have an input really there.
That's right.
Yeah, nice. So walk me through in detail a project you're most proud of, and your involvement in that project.
I think my project was they just built a huge manufacturing plant up there. The software side of the plant, MRP system and material requirements planning. And they asked for me personally because I'd spent year at Barn, developing the Barn 4C4 MRP system. That was it went very, very well. There was, as you can imagine, teams from the UK, France, Brazil, obviously, and we all got on very, very well. Produced a really good with it. In fact, so much so to Argentina afterwards, and just did the same thing in Argentina. It was spending some time in Brazil. It was a very, very nice place. I have to say, I love the Brazilian people. And it was particularly good because it was 1998, and it was a World Cup between France and Brazil. So about who to cheer for, really. And the guy who pays my way, he's all the guy's country is hosting me. But yeah, it was. I think it was a French win. But you wouldn't have known it because the Brazilians were letting off fireworks as if they'd won. Yeah, so that was an interesting project. He was up. Very good development, and that was the one that stands out because of the sheer effort we all put in, quality of the product we turned out, and the way very successful. Got a lot of very nice involved. So that was probably my favourite project to date.
Definitely. I mean, from all aspects, that sounds like an excellent project that you've done, especially being abroad and whatnot as well.
I worked about a lot when I was contracting, trying to have a stable home life. But yeah, it was good fun. I don't want to overemphasize the fun we had because I don't drink now. But it was the project, people, and the way it all went. It was a huge project, multinational people involved, and it just seemed. And it was not. But that's what standing.
Playing an integral part of that massive project. I mean, that's a massive achievement, really. So yeah, definitely sounds as if you've been very kind of experienced, and you've done quite a lot of varied projects, large scale, and that sort of thing, really. So yeah, sounds brilliant. So what are your main technical skills and why?
I'm very, very strong. Talking VB, certainly SQL as well, C#. Latterly, I've got a few years of JavaScript and the client bit as well. So I came in through the server side, database, and the server side stuff, and more on the stuff. So VB, SQL, solid, and then all the web technologies after that. So we're talking XML, JSON, all the web service, CSS, HTML, for list of technologies, using Bootstrap latterly. Of course, jQuery, which is which I'm about, I'd say about 70% there at the moment. There's a few little tricks I haven't quite got round to yet, but I can use them academically, but in anger. I want to find a project where I can use some of the more advanced stuff. But yeah, that's what because I've came through the database side and then the server side, and now I'm going to the client and website as well. So it's a pretty broad church, pretty broad.
So, in terms of a role, then, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a role that incorporates C# or VB.NET, or talk me through that side of things?
I'm fairly open to the technologies. None of those problems for me. VB certainly not. Yes, I can't remember. The .NET technologies I'm fairly happy with. C# would be nice. I like to C#, because that's the way to go. VB's sort of fake. The client side technologies are always very, very nice. I like to do some more on Java. Very, very language. So, yeah, to be in a team, because I like to learn off anyone at any level. You can think from someone, and and it gives me a buzz if someone says, "Hey, how did you do this?" or "Can you help with this?" and I sort them out. It does. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy mentoring people as well and working in a team. But again, I can work on my own. So any kind of role that can offer would be very interested in it.
Okay. So I suppose this brings me around to, you know, why and how are you different to other developers and what sets you apart from the competition, really?
I'm sorry, Beth, you just broke. Your video's just gone. Your video feed just dropped out.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, yes.
That's okay then. So I suppose that brings us round to why and how are you different to other developers and what sets you apart from competition, Mark?
Well, as we've been over 33 years in the industry, and I'm still excited to be part of a project, and I love my job. I like the way that you can learn new things every single day. I take pride in what I can get on with people, and I like to properly. And I like to throw in a bit of a wow factor as well at the end, which is a bit of a bonus. I'm just well motivated and done my job, and I'm here until the job's done. And a lot of programmers tend to be there for the money, and money's nice. Probably the prime motivator for me is the excitement of a good project.
I think from your perspective, it sounds as if, you know, you like to learn and evolve and grow technically. And, you know, it sounds as if the right company for you would be the company that, you know, offered you experience or exposure to new things so you can constantly get excited and learn new things and develop, progress, and show a real passion for technology. And that really comes across. So, I mean, that's if you can have, you know, a hobby that's your job and, you know, be so passionate, you come across very passionate about, you know, development and your career, and, you know, it's a breath of fresh air to hear, Mark. So credit to you. So, I mean, I think we're coming on to hobbies. So what would you say your interesting hobby was? Or your interesting
Well, a hobby, yeah. I mean, I do like reading and doing projects on the side. Part of my hobby, which again is a bit samey, but I enjoy it.
What projects?
I'm a member. I'm actually a treasurer of a fellowship, which is so I've written sort of websites to help me with the administration system on the side of that. So that was a little project I did, a web project. And there's been various sort of hobby groups, because once people find out you're in IT, it's the first thing that, oh, you do us a website for nothing. So I think, yeah, oh yeah, it's got to be for nothing. So yeah, I get involved with that quite a lot as well. I do that. I used to do a bit of writing, but I've lost heart in that. And also, I'm currently learning to read and write and speak Persian, which is my fiance is actually from Persia. She's Persian, so I'm trying to find out what she's saying about me. So yeah, I quite enjoy doing that.
Yeah. Do you ever learn languages, technology? Very interesting, though. Extremely interesting. So, I suppose kind of rounding this up now, you know, we've talked about what kind of role, we've talked about your skills, we've talked about who you are. I mean, you know, what's the most, or what's the kind of three things that are most important to you going forward?
I think maybe I'd like an interesting position that's, you know, and challenge me, and it's a pleasure to work every day. I think a bit of stability, because we're moving house, and I got engaged last year, and that sort of thing. Yeah, and just the opportunity to, you know, investing and get a good company, because I'll be very dedicated and devoted to the right company. Yeah, that's what I'm really interested in.
I think what really is apparent, like I said earlier, you know, your passion for technology, your passion to learn, your passion to grow. And I think you'd be a real asset to any business out there, because not only of your skills technically, but also, you know, your passion, you know, you really want to get involved in a business, you really want to grow with that business.